Welcome back, everybody. Let's hope that 079 doesn't get any more interesting ideas. Now, to jump right into what I was saying when I was interrupted, I believe it was something Nanami asked how 079, the old AI, and something called Painter with the AI capitalized would interact. The problem is I can't search for Painter because I don't know what it's from. And if I just search Painter, I get contractors in my area who paint. So I need more information from that donator to tell me what I'm looking at. Otherwise, I don't know what the deal is. Meanwhile, Senior Researcher Frogman, you asked about single file, and if you go back into the stream right at the start of the stream before it broke, you will see my response to it, because I did respond, I did read it. So you can go to the last stream when we're done here in about 15 minutes, and you can check that out. Meanwhile, Robin St. Pierre, thank you for your 14-month member message as a Mobile Task Force captain here at Site 42. We appreciate your membership and your service in the battle against the white names. Make sure to grab yourself a chai at the commissary. Dr. Sherman, ever watched a Sea and Arsenal video or recording of Bickeline's Battlefields? If not, I recommend both. I have never done so, but I do like combat sometimes. That's fun. Sin, thank you for gifting 10 Site 42 memberships to the Containment Hazard Assessment Team. We appreciate your membership and your service in the battle against the white names. If you get a membership from Sin, make sure to thank them for their generosity. And as Desk is pointing out, we still have that last, essentially 10 to 15 minutes, where if we get a total of 50 gifted memberships, I will go get the 2 SCP-999s that we're cross-testing for multiversal reasons from the containment unit and bring them onto stream. But you're running out of time to do that, and so I and Dr. Chair here will just stay comfortable. It just B looks older than last time I saw him. Well, it depends on the last time you saw me, Asher. We flit in and out of multiverses in the SCP Foundation all the time. Sometimes I am thinner, sometimes I am a little heftier, sometimes I am clean-shaven, sometimes I am be-goateed. Sometimes I have plain brown hair, sometimes I have colors or blonde streaks. So the multiversal situation is in flux around these parts. We just kind of go with it. The Computer Guy, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Make sure to grab yourself a grilled cheese on your way past the commissary. Just got back from my designated neutralization deployment, D&D session, to prevent the resurrection of a near deity level being while being level 3. How are things on site? Hey, did you contain that thing? We don't want deities being brought into reality wherever they don't need to be, so yeah, let's not let that happen. I agree completely with your plan there. Sid, thank you for gifting another 5 Site 42 memberships to the Containment Hazard Assessment Team. Make sure to thank Sin for their generosity if you got a membership. I'm being informed that the painter in question was another pressure Roblox entity. So, I can now go over here and see what that looks like. He is from Roblox Pressure. I think we angered 079. Sunset Nanami, thank you for the clarification. The chat just got that to me as well, and I'm pulling it up on the database right now. Sid, thank you for gifting another singular membership to the Site 42 staff. Another singular membership on top of that. Make sure you're thanking Sin for their generosity if you get one of those gifted memberships. And the battle against the white names continues. Alright, Z779, codename Painter, is an old computer with a crudely drawn smiley face on its monitor. It looks a lot like 079 anyways. According to the lore, it is apparently a sentient AI forced to mine Robux Roblox cryptocurrency inside the Huddle Black site. Few information is known about its past, all exempted that it used to be a digital artist AI companion that would draw external environments. It currently serves mainly purposes, assisting with good people by changing the numbers on the NaviPath doors, also cause the internal defense system to randomly become active and target players. Can also appear in the Infestation Gauntlet, which will lock the player inside a room. So, it will warn the player of a node monster by saying head south, basically backhandedly warning the player that an enemy will rush toward the player without barely any warning. So, I feel like these two would be very annoying together. I feel like they would team up to screw with the Foundation, and therefore I don't like them. I don't like them, and I don't want them to be friends. Sin, thank you for gifting another membership. The battle against the White Names continues strong. And there is Thomas off the top rope with 20 memberships, which means that, first of all, make sure to thank the Thomas for their generosity. If you get one of those memberships, make sure to thank them for their glorious help in the battle against the White Names. Sin, as well as the Thomas, MVPs of the Battle of the White Names of the day. Now, let me really quickly, before I run off to go get those 999s, let me first check the Ko-Fi, because I saw something come in there and I don't want to forget it. The Thomas, thank you for your Ko-Fi donation as well, your first donation of the day. Make sure to grab yourself a plate of chicken wings, some hot wings on your way past the commissary. Meanwhile, Bacon, welcome to Site 42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Finally made the SCP-3600-EX Aurora Borealis joke into an actual TikTok. I am not familiar with 3600-EX, nor this joke you're speaking of. Is this in the Discord server somewhere linked where I can look at it? Okay. And meanwhile, since I've covered the Ko-Fi, and I'm all caught up on the donos, let me adjourn for one moment, leave you with Dr. Chair, and procure the 999 specimens. I will return shortly. So, Site 42 staff, I am back and I have news. So, while I was over in the lab looking for the SCP-999 specimens, I discovered something. Staff has brought 4 more than 2 999 specimens from the multiverse. We are swimming in 999s right now. So, for this scenario, I'm going to get to show you not 2 multiversal 999s, but 5 of them. So, here's the scenario. Remember, The reason we got to do these multiversal tests is because depending on the multiverse, the pataphysical narrative level, the canon of the events, 999 presents differently in different universes, obviously. And so in the main universe of the SCP Foundation, SCP-999 is a 3-meter cube of slime. That is 9 feet of slime. It's a lot of slime. And so it also, unlike a lot of fan art, it is not shown with eyes or a mouth or any features at all. It is just a big gelatinous slime, typically. But as we go through the multiverse of madness, we find other iterations. So first and foremost, while this stream is not sponsored today, if you go through the link in our support link in the chat, you yourself can find the plushie version of SCP-999. At the SCP-999 plushie is part of the scpstore.org project, linked in our support link. And so this is the plushified SCP-999. It is very soft to the touch. It's got some heavy beans in its bum, so it sits comfortably. And so this is SCP-999 Part 1, the least goopy of the SCP-999s of the day. Well, maybe not the least goopy, but we'll talk about that as we go. The second SCP-999 we are currently running cross-tests on is a mite bit goopier. This is the slime version, the squishy version. This is the goop. He sticks. In fact, if I want to get it off its little platform here, I gotta fight for it. Come on, boy. Come on. There's our goop. The goop boy is here for your enjoyment. Very squishy. And I have discovered that based on that, plop, that you can make it stick to walls. It wasn't made to suction cup to walls, but it can stick. So, that's entertaining. Now, those are the two I expected to find. But I also found some rather unique instances while I was looking through the containment lab. First and foremost, this one might just be my favorite SCP-999. This one crystallized. So it used to be goopy, but now it is a solid crystalline SCP-999 that doubles as a pen. The SCP-999 pen is here. And you know I can't argue with an SCP-999 pen spin. How do you even fight with that? You saw nothing, by the way. So this is the SCP-999 pen. There is also the world's tiniest kitten SCP-999. In all the multiverse, the tiniest kitten SCP-999 sits at fingertip size. So tiny. And finally, our last SCP-999 of the day. It's another goopy boy. In fact, this one's a mite goopier than the last one. But it's also The bunny rabbit, Goop Boy. He's very, very squishy. And it's a bunny rabbit. So yes, this is our current cavalcade of 999s that we are experimenting with, apparently. We'll have to return them all to their proper dimensions eventually, but for now, there's science to do. So there is your 999 menagerie. Now, as I saw some people asking in the chat, let me to clarify, different membership goals for putting memberships in the chat is when we hit a total of 2,500 Site 42 memberships, I am supposed to dye my hair pink. Secondarily, at the 5,000 member mark, which is our main goal, because that's when we get to unlock all of the custom emote slots for the channel, I have been told by you, the Containment Hazard Assessment Team, that I need to put on a maid dress for some reason. And so, that is the current membership goals. The things I do for site morale. Jiminy sakes. Alright, I saw something over there on the Ko-Fi I need to check real quick. Shoo Shoo! Thank you for your first donation to today's stream through the Ko-Fi. Make sure to grab yourself a banana pudding on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, I've talked about existence and may have angered SCP-001, the Scarlet King. What do I do? Oh, don't worry about that, loser. Scarlet King's always mad. It's like its whole thing. No, don't even fuss. It's not in our universe, not our problem. SCP-049, thank you for your, what I think is your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. I'd say grab yourself an apple, but that would not be good for you. That would keep you away, wouldn't it? Okay, maybe just grab some applesauce on your way past the commissary. Can I have my daily cookies? I will be good the next days. Fine, you can have cookies, and I'm holding you to that behavior. Sunset Nanami, thank you for donating again. Would you stay 5 hours with SCP-682 for a life with 999? I wouldn't survive 5 minutes in a room with 682. So no, it's not possible. Alright, double checking all of our donation platforms because we are currently at the end of stream time. I got a bunch of work and tests to do. I got to return these 999s to the lab. And so, Site 42 staff, as always at the end of stream, the Thomas, did I miss a Ko-Fi? That's what I was checking. I missed it. The Thomas, thank you for donating again. Sorry, I missed this one. We pay all that money just for Dr. Chair. I delivered my end of the bargain. It just took me a minute. I had to go all over the lab. They were running all over the place, causing a muck. The junior researchers let them out of their cells. They were sliming on the walls. There. Yes, the video is in self-promo on Discord. I will check that out after stream. So, as always, at the end of stream, I tell you guys my favorite SCPs. Now, I'm not going to tell you that my favorite SCPs are the ones I personally wrote. That would be cheating. Of course, I love the SCP documents I personally wrote. They're well made, and they have great structure and research credibility. And if you want to read those documents, you can go to this... tongue-tied today. You can go to the Site 42 hub and author page of the Sherm, on the Site 42 wiki. There you'll see the SCPs I personally wrote, as well as contributed voice lines or other audio effects to. And on the next tab over, from those SCPs, you'll find some links. Some links people are very often interested in finding, but they don't look hard enough. You really got to devote yourself to the cause to find them. And so while you're there with those links, you can become a Site 42 Patreon patron or YouTube channel member if you want to support our work monthly. Or you can do a Ko-Fi donation or a YouTube Super Chat if you want to donate one donation at a time. Either way, if you can directly donate to Site 42, we appreciate your effort in helping us keep the lights on. And even if you can't donate, which, trust, we are an arts community. We understand starving artists. It's broke gang for life around these parts. We get it. Still, you are helping out whenever you are here, liking, sharing, subscribing, chatting in the chat and streams, commenting on our videos. When you do that, you are a honored and valuable member of Mobile Task Force Sci 42, codename the Signal Boosters. And because of your help, we are able to pull people into our community and use us as a funnel to shoot them at the SCP Wiki, where they will help us to support the authors and the artists and the animators and the game devs and the filmmakers and the merch makers, everybody in the SCP community. We got to boost them up because Amazon and Netflix will not make SCP movies or series because of the Creative Commons. We have to do it ourselves. And we will, damn it. As we continue to grow, our goals get broader. And for that, I appreciate you, Mobile Task Force Sci 42. Signal Boosters, good work. Now, my favorite SCPs in no particular order are SCP-3999, SCP-3043, SCP-008-J, SCP-Spooky-J, SCP-5031, SCP-5175, SCP-5320, and SCP-8980. Content warning for that last one, it is a rough read. Speed round, 3999-3043-008-J, Spooky-J, 5031, 5175, 5320, 8980. Content warning on the last one, it's a rough read. Nailed it. And so Site 42 staff, I have been Dr. Theron Sherman, Site Director of Site 42. This has been another coffee break with Dr. Sherman. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. Be safe, be well, and as always, secure, contain, protect. I'll see you in the next video or stream. Fill the void up with celluloid. Take a picture, I'm with the boys. Get what I want, 'cause I ask for it. Not because I'm really that deserving of it. Living life like I'm in a play. In the limelight I want to stay. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal, though. Going up, going down, down, down. Anything for the crown, crown, crown. When the lights dimming down, 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 I spin around. 'Cause I'm a prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. The credit song is Prima Donna by Marina. Stay safe, Site 42 fam. Secure, contain, protect.